My throat was hoarse from smoke and screaming, and my body was a tender mass of bruises and shattered bones. I had never felt pain like that in my life, and never would again. War is never valiant, only crude and hideous. Any left alive after the rest have been cut down do not last long exposed to the elements. I was somebody's daughter once, a village girl with arms strong enough to help her father in the smithy, and a mind quick enough to recall her mother's shopping list in the market. My days were measured by the light in the sky and the chores set before me, with weekly spoken mass in our tiny wooden church. It was a meager existence, but a happy one, full of my grandmother's ghost stories by the fire in the hopes that one day I would run my own household. I wonder if you would have wanted me if you found me like that, vibrant and loved and alive. But you found me alone, my lord, beaten down to a shadow of my former self and very near death. It was as though fate had laid me out for you, an irresistible banquet. Of promise, you would say. Of potential. I say it was vulnerability. I heard you before I saw you, the clink of mail and crunch of debris underfoot. My grandmother always said creatures like you made no sound when they descended onto battlefields to sup on the fallen. You were supposed to be a night terror made of smoke, not a man of flesh and blood who left footsteps in the dirt. I flinched when you knelt at my side, my body using what little strength was left to jerk away. Your face was obscured by the blinding sun, but I bared my teeth all the same. I didn't know who you were. I just knew I would claw the eyes out of the next man who touched me, if my fingers didn't seize up and betray me. I had been beaten and left for dead, and yet it was not death that had come to claim me. Such spite and fury, you said, your voice a trickle of ice water down my spine. It rooted me to the spot, like a rabbit entranced by a hunter's snare. Good. When life fails you, spite will not. You took my wrist between your fingers, chill as marble, and brought it up to your mouth. Gently you pressed a kiss to the pulse quickly going quiet in my wrist. It was only then I saw your face, while you leaned over me and gauged how long I had left to live. Sharp, dark eyes, a Romanesque nose, and a severe mouth. There was no shadow of malnutrition or disease on your face, no childhood scar gone white with age, just smooth, impassible perfection. So beautiful it hurt to look at. God, I rasped, coughing up bubbles of blood. Tears sprang to my eyes, half horror, half reverence. I hardly knew who I was talking to. God, help me! Drops of gray rain tumbled from the empty sky, splattering across my cheeks. I could barely feel them. I tightened my fingers into a fist, willing my heart to keep beating. So determined to live, you breathed, as though you were witnessing something holy, as though I was a miracle. I should call you Constanta, my steadfast Constanza. I shuddered as the rain began to pool around us, streaking through my hair and filling my gasping mouth. I know I had a name before that moment. It was a sturdy name, warm and wholesome like a loaf of dark bread fresh out of the oven. But the girl I had been disappeared the instant you pronounced me yours. You will not last long, steel-willed though you are, you said, drawing closer. Your presence over me blocked out the sky, until all I could see was a battered metal insignia pinning your cloak closed at your throat. I'd never seen clothes as fine as yours, or ones that looked so old. They have broken you, badly. I tried to speak, but the pain searing through my chest wouldn't allow it. A broken rib, perhaps, or several. It was getting harder to drag air into my body. I heard a sick, curdling sound with every inhale. Fluid in the lungs, probably. Blood. God, I rasped, managing a few meager words. Save me, please. I squeezed my eyes shut, and tears trickled out. You bent